Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Burrito podcast. Tonight we're going to be reviewing The Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2, also known as Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, is a 1987 American comedy horror film directed by Sam Raimi. It is a sequel to his 1981 horror film, The Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2 stars Bruce Campbell as Ash Williams, who vacations with his girlfriend to a remote cabin in the woods. He discovers an audio tape of recitations from the Necronomicon. When the tape is played, it unleashes a number of demons which possess and torment him. Tonight I am joined by Josh Reviews Incorporated, aka Senpai Josh, the anime boss. Zach Baby TV, the teller of tales. Lil Yami, Josh Wysock. I'm your host, Bumps in the Night, and tonight Brandon Sime is MIA. So, tonight we're going to be reviewing...
Didn't he get turned into a Deadite?
He did get... So Brandon actually didn't make it past the original movie. He didn't make sequel material. He was a Deadite.
He got hit by the tree.
Are you saying the tree took advantage of him?
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight we're going to be reviewing The Evil Dead 2. Everybody watched The Evil Dead 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, Matt, do you want to tell us a little bit about The Evil Dead 2?
It's a fantastic movie.
It is definitely a fantastic movie. So The Evil Dead 2 is essentially a soft reboot of The Evil Dead. Sam Raimi had essentially lost the copyright, was it the rights?
Yeah.
More or less, he made The Evil Dead. He wanted to make a sequel, but he didn't own the rights to it because he had sold them. So he did a soft reboot to the film's universe in The Evil Dead 2. We have Ash go to the cabin again, but this time he doesn't have friends. He has just his girlfriend. This time, instead of reading from the book, they play a recording, and the recording essentially brings the Evil Dead to the cabin they're in. His girlfriend dies, and comes back to life, and honestly, for the time in the 80s, it used amazing effects, it used amazing claymation. It was a wild movie, but they really put a lot of work into it, and you can tell. Like it was a passion project, honestly. So, essentially, it sets up for Army of Darkness, which I have not seen, and I don't think we'll be watching this season, because we kind of got a little fucky here. Who knows, maybe we will. Maybe we'll make an exception. We might as well knock out the entire trilogy this season.
Language!
You can still say fucked up
fuck.
Yeah. I've got this now. We're going to be PC.
Oh shit, cock and balls!
Yes. That's fine. It's when you call somebody a big fuck or a floppy that kind of stuff. Or cunt, you know. Alright, so anyway, it's wacky. It gets to the point where, you know, the evil gets inside Ash. We actually get to see a Deadite Ash for the first time, and that was very nice. Like, I really appreciate the makeup effects for when someone goes Deadite with, you know, like the extended features and the widened out eyes. Now, you can ask Matt, when I first watched this film, I really didn't like it. It was something I had to kind of like let age with me. Like, I just was like, why is this happening? It makes no sense. You know? I was too analytical of it. Yes. Yes! Oh, God. Do it again. Josh, what did you think about the film?
Well, I like to tell that was a really good film. When I first saw it again, like you, when I first saw it as a kid, I was like, it's not my old type of film. Then rewatching on a sleepover with some friends when I was like 7th grade, I'm like, yeah, this is actually a pretty good film. Never mind. My previous statement no longer applies.
Okay. Zach, what were your thoughts?
Overall, I like the film.
Sorry. Zach, what were your thoughts on the film? Shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm glad you guys brought that point up because this was my first time seeing this movie, so I am probably the least fan out of everybody in this group for this movie.
Okay.
I love Bruce Campbell though. I think he's amazing.
Groovy.
And just to throw my 2 cents in, Army of Darkness is by far the best one in my opinion. I like the special effects, but you got, I mean, I know you praise the special effects, but you got to think, Star Wars was doing better in the 70s. But I know it's a different genre. It's not horror.
Yeah.
I like the white eyes. You mentioned the white eyes when everything was laughing at him when he broke the chair and he fell, and the deer was laughing at him all creepy. That was like one of the coolest moments for me. I thought that was so amazing. I thought that was a great scene. And I loved how the ending. Spoiler alert, but we're doing the review, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I love how it leads into the Army of Darkness, even though it's totally different in the Army of Darkness. But there was a lot of similarities to it, and it leads into it. And they even mention the prophecy in this movie, Evil Dead 2. They mention it about someone coming from the sky, and they're talking about part 3, but you don't catch on to that until, obviously you see Army of Darkness. Yeah. So there was some things I did like about it. I like him as an actor personally, but it's not my favorite, but I did enjoy it. Would I watch it again? Probably not, but it was definitely worth seeing. I'm glad I saw it.
Okay. Matt, what did you think about the Evil Dead 2?
It's a pretty perfect movie.
Yeah, Matt would you not say this is your favorite movie?
I'd say it's up there, top 10.
So,
oh wow.
I don't know, maybe, Zach, if it's because I just watched the entire Ash vs. Evil Dead series on Netflix to follow, and, I really became melded to the story, but more or less, I mean, it was a good movie. Like I said, I was very analytical and be like, I just don't get it. But if you can get past it, it's horror comedy, and that's the thing. It's hard to do both.
I really don't think they should do both, but I mean, it wasn't bad. I liked it, but it's definitely not in my top 10. But but it was alright.
Tell me something you liked about it.
I like that me and Ash have a similar issue.
Oh,
both of our hands have been possessed. His by a deadite, mine's by Josh my sock.
Or puppet.
A puppet. 2. Yeah.
Come over here.
Honestly though, I really like the claymation scene, the dance. I really like the fact that he cuts his hand off. I love the chainsaw. I thought that was crazy cool.
Yeah.
I love the one-liners.
The Alpine Chalk, yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
No, it was great. It's a really lore-rich universe. So let's start here. Josh, tell me one thing you didn't like about it.
Oh, it's such a toughie. I didn't like the woman that ends up coming in the movie, the scientist's daughter, the archaeologist's daughter. She was a real bitch from the first beginning of the movie, the middle of the movie.
Leave my daddy alone.
Yeah, she and then when he's being tossed in there, he's like, don't you know there's a reason why it's a little weird that this guy's there for no reason at all. That he's in this house, maybe your dad rented out the house or something. They're physically kick him out and throw him in the basement because he's throw him in the basement.
No. Zach, what's one thing you didn't like about it?
But yeah, I didn't really like the girl, the scientist.
Did you turn into Zach, Josh?
Wouldn't be the Burrito if you didn't. Zach, what's one thing you didn't like about it?
I'm not a big fan of the whole movie and claymation stuff, and I'm not a huge fan of mixing comedy with horror. But for what it was, I thought it was pretty cool to watch.
Wow. Okay. Fair point.
You don't like a lot of things. You don't like this, but you liked TMNT.
Absolutely.
I cannot get over the fact that you rated that as a perfect movie with the creepiest costumes in existence. Yet you don't like claymation and you don't like horror and comedy.
It wasn't clay.
What's that?
At least it wasn't made out of clay like this film.
Oh yeah, at least they wasn't made out of clay.
Alright, I'm gonna quote him, Zach, 2021. At least they wasn't made out of clay. He's in Tennessee now, that's how he talks, let him be.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's adapting.
Yeah, you're Tennessee,
here now.
Alright, so, Matt, what's one thing you disliked about the film?
Apparently that there wasn't enough fucking turtles in it. You got me there. At least they wasn't made out of clay. Honestly, I hate the fact that they had to re-go over the first movie in the beginning. It doesn't bother me, but I guess that would be the least favorite thing in the movie.
There was more they could have done if they didn't have to recap.
Pretty much. I feel, yeah. Because they could have went with Scott and, all of them still, too. Shelley kind of gets cut from the sequel. Scott. They don't really go over them anymore.
I feel like losing his sister was also a big piece of the lore that would have been nice to keep.
Yeah.
There was more emotional attachment there before.
Pretty much.
Okay. myself, like I said originally, I wasn't a huge fan. I want to say the two things I don't like the most was the fact that, like, at one point in time, Henrietta in the floorboard, her eye shoots out, and I fucking hate eye stuff, dude. It just makes me go. So the eye, and there's the thing, she ate the eye, so I was expecting her to like turn around and be like a deadite all of a sudden. So why she didn't get like?
She must have spit it out or something. They didn't really explain what happened to that eyeball. She just swallowed it or
They
not.
left that open. That kind of bugged me. Too, like the Kondarian dagger was supposed to be super important, and it just looked like super flimsy. I can't even explain it. It just looked like a fucking McDonald's toy.
Oh, the 80s.
I know. But dude, like seriously, it just looked really cheap for. It was such a fucking plot device.
Yeah, it did look like kind of a
And
McDonald's
my
toy.
only other complaint I'm gonna say is when the Amy Jo runs off into the woods, like we just see the tree take her. We don't know what happens. Maybe she got raped. I don't need her to get tree raped again, but you know, we didn't see her death. We saw everyone else die.
Yeah, she just kind of disappeared from the script.
That bugged me. I just like Evil Dead's about like the gory, excruciating deaths. Why couldn't we get more of that? You know. Now, granted, the fight with Henrietta though was fucking when she morphs. I'll swallow your soul. Like that was a good fight.
I'll swallow your soul.
Oh, I love that scene. I'll swallow your soul. Swallow your soul. Swallow this.
Or when Ash's hand goes all like,
Yeah.
you know, like that was great. So, I like how they set it up. You know, that poor Delta though. That Delta didn't deserve to get slammed down so hard in the medieval ages. But besides that, no, it was really good, honestly. And I still haven't seen Army of Darkness. Wish I had, but I haven't. So,
Love that movie.
moving on, let's go to our rating system. Josh, what would you rate thy movie?
I would rate that movie at around an 8.9.
To a
the
9.
I
hell?
want to round you up to 9 just so I don't have to work as hard.
Okay, a 9. That's
Josh
fair.
writes a 9. Zach, what would you give this 1 through 10?
Okay, I'll be kind and give it a 7.
Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Matt,
You're
what would you
welcome.
give this?
10.
10. All right, fair point. I'm going to be that guy. I think it was an 8, honestly. It was not the greatest movie in the world, but we have seen so many more shitty ones. Like, I can tell you. And I've been watching all our old episodes.
Your mother sucks cocks
You
and
know,
hell.
I'm gonna go down, are you dumb?
Never.
Guess what? Your father sucks hot dogs in Palm Beach.
What, though? Hell House
No!
was amazing. That's totally scored kudos for Josh. That was actually good. I liked it.
What was it?
Hell House, that was
Yeah.
really cool.
That's in my top 20 now.
That's kudo points for Josh, you know. So
Give me 1 second, guys.
I don't use lotion. What's the
Sing us a
Oh,
song, you're the
you're
piano
one of those
man.
dry boys, I think.
Sing us a song tonight.
Okay. No, I got the score, guys. So together, collectively, this amazing artistic film scored an 8.25. So B minus.
We could just round that up to a 10.
I think it still scored higher than TMNT. So yeah, that was The Evil Dead. Do you have any closing comments, Matt, while I find our script for the next episode?
Closing comments. At least it wasn't fucking turtles. At least they weren't in shitty costumes. And
Turtles is better than this.
no,
No.
I love that we can agree to
Not
disagree.
better than this.
So, here's the dealio. The way this is going to air, this comes out, and then we already pre-filmed Haunting in Connecticut, so that'll come out right after this. And after we finish the Haunting in Connecticut, we'll be watching Gremlins. So next week we're going to pick back up for Gremlins.
yay!
The
So
1984
next
classic.
week is Gremlins?
Yeah. You want I should...
Okay.
Hey, Zach, you want I should bring a copy up? We'll watch it together.
The fuck is wrong with you? Why do you have a DVD?
Because I shop at Target. Fuck off.
Blu-rays have been the standard.
I've had that for 6 years!
Blu-rays have been the standard since 2007.
My family doesn't have it.
Well, guys, come on now.
You're gonna cut that. Okay, then you're gonna cut this. Josh, you didn't hear that.
Alright. So...
No, but
Can
you
we-
know last time you ever love squirrel.
It was very racist, I'm not gonna lie to you. Josh, closing...
Yay!
I won't change your audio to Japanese for once. What's your closing state? What's your channel announcements?
Doing more reaction videos. Might be doing a reaction to my boy, Zach Baby TV's recent video upload at some point. There's more anime content and manga content coming to you.
Okay. Zach, channel announcements now that you're back from your trip.
Oh, just more stories. I'm going to be able to do more stories on a weekly basis now, so my schedule has changed for the better.
Good.
So.
Good. I'm still reduxing the burrito as this is happening, so Season 2 is practically done. I'm on the holiday special now, then I just got to catch up to Season 3. So you should be seeing more horror content from me in June, because May's almost over. I lost a month of my life fixing problems, but what are you going to do?
Damn it. Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, alright, so that's it for the Horror Burrito. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more horror content. Something, blah, we're out. And you wonder why I drink. Anyway, join us next week for another episode of the Horror Burrito. For now, you can catch some updates on horror with the Horror Burrito Presents Nightmares and News. And as I try to wrangle these cats or mad lads, you should go and check out some of our merchandise down in the link below. Shirts, mugs, stickers, we got it all on Zach Baby TV's Teespring. That's it for now. We thank you for your viewership, and we look forward to seeing all you ghouls and goblins in the next episode. I've been your host, Bumps in the Night, and remember, dear viewer, you never know what goes bump in the night.